Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Simon Flory. This is Morris Holdall. Welcome to Dan Silverleaf and Thin Line Film and Music Festival, y'all. Thanks for having us. It won't take no truck, no. It won't take no semi-truck. It won't take no Peter Mac built a semi-truck, no, to haul these blues away. It won't take no train, no. It won't take no freight train. It won't take no 5-mile-long twin-engine freight train, no, to haul these blues away. All these blues away. All these blues away. All I need is little old you standing next to me to haul these blues away. It won't take no song, no. It won't take no Hank Williams song. It won't take no I'm so lonesome I could cry to all these blues away. All these blues away. All these blues away. All I need is little old you standing next to me to all these blues away. It won't take no bottle. It won't take no whiskey bottle. It won't take no Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, Elijah Craig, and Pappy Van Winkle was a wild turkey bottle to haul these blues away. All these blues away. All these blues away. All I need is little old you standing next to me to all these blues away. All these blues away. Oh, hey, thanks.
Thank you.
I thought maybe y'all were supposed to stay quiet. Thank you. Just couldn't help yourselves. Well, that's how it feels after a good solid year of not playing a whole lot, especially on this stage, which we missed dearly. The plywood and the sliver of an old Santa Fe blanket back here, but I wear my t-shirt often. We want to thank y'all so much for having us. This is that last song and this next one are off a brand new record we just released on February 26th. I hope y'all have a chance to check it out. It's called Haul These Blues Away. And this next song is called Learning How to Talk. I'm gonna talk even though you're not listening. And I won't stop because I don't know how. Gonna stand right here like a P.O. box and quit chasing clouds. I'm gonna go to Kentucky and get drunk with my sister like when we were 13. Watch the rain come across the fields, water the garden weeds, rust on the fenders, holes in the floorboards, sitting between Papa and Mom, shifting gears and learning how to talk. You gotta wake up before school, chop holes in the ice, 'cause it froze through. The electric fence is a metronome, keeping time in my mule at home. Billy's got a map to where the ditchweed grows. We're gonna mow it all down and be rich by tomorrow. There's an accident up at the mill. Some work forever and some never will. Rust on the fenders, holes in the floorboards, sitting between Papa and Mom, shifting gears and learning how to talk. I've seen a man beg on his knees, and on a still day I see him looking back at me. Don't hate the ones who take life from you. The window kick up and you'll be gone for good. I don't want whiskey off the top shelf. I want an unbroke heart and nothing else. There's a telltale sign that I won't win. I'm gonna talk even though you're not listening. Rust on the fenders, holes in the floorboards, sitting between Papa and Mom, shifting gears and learning how to talk. We were shifting gears and learning how to talk. Thank you. You get that motorcycle? I love it. That's what we need. I'm glad Nate got my text. Hey, let's keep the new record going. How about it, Morris? All right. All right. It's another uplifting tale of woe and want, as to be a larger metaphor for this thing we call life. It's a song about the often maligned situation we get ourselves in called gaslighting. Ooh, doggy. I hope you haven't been there. If you think it's a new term that somebody made up on the internet, it's actually, I think it's a 1927 film. That's what that reference to. And that was a long time ago, but and it's happened many times since then, but I feel like I'm just now getting out of it here, beginning of 2021.
They're always out there, you know.
They're out there.
They're lurking around, gaslighters.
It's called The Big Bad Lover. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Friday night, I'm all alone, thinking on her, drinking at home. But I don't cry on her memories, 'cause it's been years since she's been gone. I was big, he was big, I was bad, he was bad, she was big and bad, she was bad, bad, bad. But you can find good, and they will get smaller the farther you get from your big bad lover. Yeah. Well, I would lie, and she would lie. We lived our lives by a gaslight, where you can try and never see and escape from misery. I was big, he was big, I was bad, he was bad, she was big and bad, she was bad, bad, bad. But you can find good, and they will get smaller the farther you get from your big bad lover. Now the bottle's dry, I'm haunted by shadows that cling to passers-by. I've learned to climb from the darkness deep to apparitions of reality. I was big, he was big, I was bad, he was bad, she was big and bad, she was bad, bad, bad. But you can find good, and they will get smaller the farther you get from your big bad lover. Thank y'all. Man, I tell you what. I've seen Thin Line's been recording all around towns. The festival's happening everywhere. I guess over at Rubber Gloves as well, right? We were on the way up here from Fort Worth, And we were on 35. It's unmistakable, of course, and I just had to keep checking my map. This is the farthest I've driven in a long time. There's the speedway. Are we on the right road? It's been a while since I've been in Denton, but I've had a piece of Denton at home almost exactly a year ago. Some of my good friends, the band Dead Animal, was playing up at Rubber Gloves and coming down to play in Fort Worth with us at the record release from a year ago. And in the parking lot of Rubber Gloves, they found a potato. Now, it's not just any potato. His name was Pete. So he had a soul.
He was a male.
He was a
male potato.
He identified male. And I tell you what, Pete, I looked at him for a while and he started to grow and his eyes started bugging out at me and he's looking at me going, cut me. I planted, cut me Mick. And I cut up Tater Pete and stuck him in the ground, and I've had Denton potatoes from the parking lot of Rubber Gloves growing in my garden ever since. And Tater Pete, I've eaten probably like 50 Tater Petes at this point. So thank you, Denton. Cheers. Y'all never cease to amaze me. It's always weird up here. I love y'all.
Do they taste like weed?
They taste like they taste like marijuana, cigarette butts.
It was a potato pipe.
Yeah, it was a potato hash pipe to begin with. Atoka, I wanna roll slow, but I ain't gonna stop to where that Red River flows. When I see that Wardville sign, welcome to Stringtown, you're way behind. Let's drive until the maintenance ends. We'll sit on the hood and talk like friends. Whisper my name, I forget how it sounds. Like Reba and Lane and the Choctaw Strong, and the human conditions we get right and wrong. Bags we never unpack, a hook in every town to hang my hat. Let's do something different tonight, not get drunk and start to fight. Whisper my name, I forget how it sounds. When I'm driving, I'm a little less of a fool. Indian Turnpike, take me home to you. Prisoners playing baseball, don't get much more American than that. The Ozarks in the fall, bury me where my heart is at. I'd stop in Tulsa for a few days, but it's Sunday night and I just got paid. I wanna see the stars in your eyes. When I'm driving, I'm a little less of a fool. Indian Turnpike, take me home to you. Headed southwest, I've done my best to rise and fall like my childhood quest, to fill another blank page. I'm writing your name down every day. Horizon stretches ahead. I'm gonna lay down before I'm dead. I know I say that all the time, like everything else I say. But when I'm driving, I'm a little less of a fool. Indian Turnpike, take me home to you. When I'm driving, I'm a little less of a fool. Indian Turnpike, take me home to you. Thank y'all. Thank you. Let's do some banjo tunes. Yeah, let's do this. Truth ain't hard to find. It's still going around, y'all. All the lies like flies are buzzing, man. It's driving me mad. Step outside to get high so I don't feel so bad. Feel so bad. Escape into my own mind. Yeah. If the truth is so concrete, why is the truth so hard to find? Walking on the avenue, try to shake these blues. Every time I turn around, it's the same bad news, same damn news. It follows close behind. If the truth is so concrete, why's the truth so hard to find? Find it in the paper, find it in the air. You won't find it in the place you didn't know that it was there. Won't find it in the reason, find it in the rhyme. You won't find it when you're searching through the annals of time. When everyone is born into this world that's built on lies, well, the truth is so concrete. Why's the truth so hard to find? It's hotter here than ever. How'd we get this far? Sliding scale, we're born to fail. That's who we are. It's who we are. It's telling of the times. Why's the truth so hard to find? Won't find it in the paper, find it in the air. You won't find it in the place you didn't know that it was there. Won't find it in the reason, find it in the rhyme. You won't find it when you're searching through the annals of time. And everyone is born into this world that's built on lies, but the truth is so concrete. Why's the truth so hard to find? blowing, I can feel it in the air. When the truth arrives on a turning tide, I'll meet you there. I'll meet y'all there. We'll no longer have to hide, 'cause the truth is concrete, and the truth ain't hard to find. Yes, the truth is concrete, and the truth ain't hard to find. Well, we're going to do this next song called The More You Talk, The Less I Hear. It's a little tune that got to make a pretty neat music video for recently. One of the things about the pandemic is we've all had to shift and change and let go of so many things, and not by our own doing or choice, but hopefully you've found a way to kind of shift and pivot, and do something that makes you happy. And I would have never been able to film here today or film that music video. Morris wouldn't have started making bagels and kolaches that are absolutely insanely wonderful. If you're watching this in like 2025, yes, this is Morris from Morris's Bagels. This is him, the famous. But maybe you've been stuck under dire circumstances. I've been thankful for my fiance and puppy dog. Things weren't always that easy, as you're about to hear, and things might not be easy for you, but I tell you what, it gets better. It does, and I can prove that right now. It's called The More You Talk, The Less I Hear. I go to work in the morning and you stay in bed. I work them fingers to the bone and come home half dead. And it's cold beer for supper. What you wanna do? Fight on the front porch under an Ozark moon. The more you talk, the less I hear. The more you talk, the less I hear. You tell me that you're leaving, you holler that you're gone. You scream there ain't no picket fence could keep you at home. There's just one too many of us in this single wide 14 by 70, 2 feet of lies. The more you talk, the less I hear. The more you talk, the less I hear. I woke up this morning and you were really gone. I guess I didn't hear you sing that same leaving song. Now the neighbors are talking and I bet your mom is proud. Won't shed a tear when the auctioneer throws the gavel down. The more you talk, the less I hear. The more you talk, the less I hear. Day and night it's dark in this city where I sing. This half-barbaric twang, it comes from my banjo strings. There's no one here but me, so I fight with myself. And I miss you like the devil misses you down in hell. The more you talk, less I hear. The more you talk, the less I hear. The more you talk, the less I hear. Thank y'all. Just like riding an old rusty bike.
Flat tire.
Two flat tires. And a bent up Joe DiMaggio rookie card right there in the spokes.
Cue the motorcycle.
Cue the motorcycle. We'd like to play this next tune. It's a story that I heard from my grandpa. Now buckle in, folks. Heard from my grandpa on my mama's side. But it's about my great-great-uncle on my dad's side. My family trees kind of share a little bit of soil, if you know what I mean. My grandpa on my mom's side was a mailman, and his sister, my great aunt Rosalie, would flag down the train right there in Nokesville, Virginia, with a red handkerchief that she used to have, a silk handkerchief, and they'd stop and they'd pick her up, and she'd go down to work in Danville, Virginia, on the south side for Southern Railways. And she found out about this story about the wreck of the old 97. And y'all probably heard of that. There's a band called the Old 97s named after it. There's a song made popular by Johnny Cash called The Wreck of the Old 97. Well, in this wreck, it was a wreck of a mail train, if you know the song. It details it pretty well. But one of the 11 men that were killed on that train wreck was my great-great-uncle, D.P. Flory. And just knowing something like that, and knowing the song, it's warming to know to me that after even that wreck, my family kept going and being mailmen, and it's kind of a tradition. But one of the things I learned from this, I got a referendum on the wreck from my great aunt, and one of the things it detailed was about the actual scene. The songwriter says that he showed up on the scene and the song like manifested itself. But one of the things that the mail train was carrying when it left the tracks right there north of Spencer, Virginia, and hopped, it fell to the valley below and crashed in burning flames, and the train cars were broken open. And one of the things that the train was carrying was a load of canaries bound for the mines. And they say that the first scene when they walked up and amidst that carnage and wreckage, that there were these beautiful yellow canaries singing in the trees right there. I'd like to think that was the soul of my great Uncle DP. The last thing he saw in Appalachian sky. My great uncle, D.P. Flory, was on the wreck of the old 97. That faded run on down to Spencer, kept alive by old folk singers. He carried mail just like my granddad on my mama's side. Strong southern men, poets and preachers, farmers and teachers down the line. And his soul took flight, escaped with those canaries Appalachian sky. And the coal from this train is still burning in the valley. I'm the keeper of that flame when I fly. 11 married men working in that mail car for Southern Railway, $6 a day. They'd shared laughter, but never whiskey. Sat down for supper, all of them would pray that their soul would take flight, escape with those canaries in that Appalachian sky. And the coal from that train is still burning in the valley. And I'm the keeper of that flame when I fly. In Richmond, I've heard stories. They'd go their separate ways, meet up with a lady or have a cold beer, not knowing if they'd make it home again, or if their soul would take flight, escape with those canaries in that Appalachian sky. And the coal from that train is still burning in the valley. I'm the keeper of that flame when I fly. Thank you. He was an Illinois boy, never been over the state line. He was looking for an Indiana girl on an Indiana night. There was a barn dance up off Route 10 and a hayloft above a boxing gym. Yeah, he never saw it coming till it hit him right between the eyes. 'Cause he quit the police force after his divorce. She took the twins and left him standing on the porch. And then he turned in his badge and he hung up his gun. Yeah, he wasn't gonna do like his daddy done. Yeah, he never saw it coming till it hit him right between the eyes. She was an FFA sweetheart runner-up 2 times. She was headed to private school on her daddy's dime. But then the rains never came and the drought kicked in and a trade war was started by the president. Yeah, she never saw it coming till it hit her right between the eyes. So she worked her way through night school and did her time. Her sister dragged her out some on Friday nights. There was a barn dance up off Route 10. They had a pack of Camel Crushes and a bottle of gin. Yeah, she never saw it coming till it hit her right between the eyes. Now it's 2:24 and she's all alone on the dance floor. The bottle is empty and the band's rolling up their chords. So she stumbles down to the boxing gym. He's swinging at shadows when she walks in. Yeah, they never see it coming till it hits them right between the eyes. Yeah, you never see it coming till it hits you right between the eyes. You never see it coming.
Never see it coming.
Yeah, you never see it coming.
You never see it coming.
You never see it coming.
You never see it coming till it hits you right between the eyes.
Yeah, you never see it coming.
Never see it coming.
Yeah, you never see it coming.
Yeah, you never see it coming.
You never see it coming.
Never see it coming till it hits you right between the eyes.
Cheers, thank you. We'd like to, I guess, do one more song. Is that good? Yeah? Thank you so much for having us, Thin Line and Dan Silverleaf, especially Brent Best on sound. Thank you so much. I mean, even on tape, and I know, you know, he's one of the crew, but like, you know, you were clapping at the end of the song, but I would like to say again, thank you, Brent Best, for running sound. Yeah! And everybody on the cameras, we have 72 cameras set up if you're wondering all these angles. Good luck finding a good one. We'd like to finish this song with a kind of a little bit of an anthem that kind of got me through the pandemic. Well, it's gotten me through a lot in life. It's a saying that my granny used to tell me a lot, remind me of often, I should say. And she would say, no matter what, have your adventure. And now this could mean a million things. Just like all great sayings, it's how she said it and when she said it. If you had to do something you didn't want to do, you had your adventure. If life threw something at you, you had to have your adventure. If you were about to go do something really fun, remember, times are good right now. They aren't always going to be that way. Kind of that, the lessons gleaned from, you know, living through something like the Great Depression and being born in the year of the first pandemic. And I think about it often over this past year, and all troubles and woes that we've had before just seem to pale in comparison now. So I hope you and yours are doing well. Hope you're safe. This one's for my grandmother, Mariel May Summers Flory, and all you out here having your adventure. Thank you again. Expired plates, bungee off a bridge or jump out of a plane. They can never take that away. They'll give you debt, they'll give you lies, heartache and pain. When hard times come, and they'll come for sure, you can hold your hands, drink down a cure. while. Meet a new best friend or the love of your life. Might last a week or half a lifetime. It's never too late to make your hay while the sun shines. When hard times come, and they'll come for sure, you can fold your hands and drink down a cure. But always remember these three words: have your adventure. Witness for a moment like the preacher man and give you directions to the promised land. It's a lot of back roads and mostly dead ends. To have your adventure. When hard times come, and they'll come for sure, you can fold your hands or drink down a cure. Have your adventure. Have your adventure. Thank y'all so much. Thanks for listening. Thanks for having us. Thin Line and Dance Silverleaf. I'm Simon Flory. This is Morris Holdall. See y'all soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.